Are you or your team thriving or surviving? I have a top tip today. So in my book, my first book, on page 49, I talk about the 5-to-1 ratio. Now, this is based on Maureen Gaffney, whose research shows that to flourish, you need about 5-to-1 positive to negative interactions through your day. Now, I don't know if you've ever stopped to think about this, but it is amazing. Is it surprising to you? What do you think? I was undecided, but I put it to the test. And in my book, I talk a little bit about going into school one morning and watching the positive, negative interactions I had. And I don't know about you, but you go through that door into school and it's like whoosh. Oh, Rowena, have you finished that piece of work I needed? Or have you marked that book yet? Or have you spoken to that parent? Each time it's a little bit of a negative, right? But it's also might be, I remember the day I was doing the research for this piece, it was like, oh, Rowena, just to tell you quietly, you know you've got your jumper on inside out, and oh, let me hold the door for you while you're getting in the door with all those books on your shoulders. And oh, how did your child get on last night at that football match? So suddenly you've got 3 negative, 3 positive. The reason this is so important is because you need to look at, are your interactions positive or negative? But think about your team. Are you sowing positives into them? Your colleagues, are you saying, oh, wow, did you get a good night's sleep? You look so much better today. Or, what are you going to do to look after yourself today? Have you thought about just letting me make you a cup of tea to start your day off? Right? Are you sowing positives into those around you? Because then perhaps if you tell them about this piece of research, they might start coming back at you with the positives. Now, obviously, the research shows if you go, I think it's over 11-to-1, positive to negative, you're in a fake atmosphere, okay? But you can't flourish if you're not getting somewhere near 5-to-1. Now, remember, if you're working in a school, part of your 5 might be that child who just gives you a big smile in the morning. That can be a positive. They're happy to be in your classroom. Or it might be a child suddenly excelling in something you've been trying for ages to get them to learn. So watch for the positives and the negatives. What do you think your ratio is?